The last episode of Season 3 ended with Conrad coming back and Belly announcing her engagement. This moment shocked many people around them and left Conrad in silence. This ending made many fans who support Belly and Conrad feel worried. People who have followed their story from the beginning were unsure what this meant. But there's no need to worry just yet. In the past 3 episodes, there have been small hidden clues that were placed carefully by the show's creator, Jenny Han. These clues give us some strong hints about who Belly will end up with in the finale. And there's also one big clue that fans have recently noticed, which almost confirms how the story is going to end. So watch till the end to discover all the interesting details and find if Belly ends up with Conrad. Before we start looking at the clues and Easter eggs, let's first talk about what happens in the books. This part is going to be a spoiler. In the 3rd and final book of the series, Belly is about to marry Jermeiah, but a few days before the wedding, Conrad tells her he still loves her. At first, Belly refuses to accept her feelings, but after some thinking, she calls off the wedding with Jermeiah. In the end, the book jumps forward a few years, and we learn that Belly actually ends up marrying Conrad in a small beach wedding, and even Jermeiah attends with a date. Now, let's talk about what the makers of the show have said. Jenny Han, the author of the books and the creator of the show, said in an interview that there are definitely changes in the series and that there are surprises that are different from the books. So even if someone has read all 3 books, the show might not follow the exact same ending. That does make things a bit confusing. Even though the story in the show is going in the same direction as the books so far, we still cannot ignore what Jenny Han said. She clearly mentioned that there are changes. But with all the Easter eggs and clues found in the episode so far, and with the previously leaked photos we talked about in the last video, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out, I feel quite sure that Belly is still going to end up with Conrad. Let's first talk about a small but clever clue that fans found in episode 2. When Belly gets a text message from Conrad, she looks at her phone, and the time shown is 9:17. This may seem normal at first, but the finale of Season 3 is going to air on September 17th, which is 9/17. Fans think this is not just a coincidence. It could be a hidden sign that Conrad's message on that day is something big, like a proposal or a final confession of love. Now, let's look at the Easter eggs that point toward Belly and Conrad ending up together. In Season 3, Belly's dorm room has 2 posters that hint at her love life. One is from Sabrina, a movie about a girl caught between 2 brothers. Just like Belly, and in the movie, she ends up with the older, serious one, like Conrad. The other is Bye Bye Birdie, Belly's favorite musical from the books, where she used to sing "We Love You, Conrad," clearly thinking of Conrad Fisher. Both posters seem like subtle clues that Conrad could be her endgame. Next is Belly wearing red. In the trailer for Season 3, it was shown that in the world of Taylor Swift songs, Jermeiah is daylight and Conrad is red. In the first 2 episodes, Belly wears red clothes again and again. A red shirt, red sunglasses, a red jacket with golden stripes, and red pajamas. These red clothes show that her heart is still connected to Conrad, even if she is with Jermeiah at the moment. Another strong clue is the crossword puzzle scene. During a flashback, Belly finds a crossword puzzle book that belonged to Conrad. Inside the book, there is a note from him, and there is a puzzle clue. The answer is the word "still," and Belly writes it down. This is very meaningful because she still loves him. Conrad had also written the same answer before, then erased it. It shows that both of them are still holding on to their feelings. Also, the word crossword appears in the Taylor Swift song Red, which is another big sign pointing to Conrad. There's also the moment when Conrad carries Belly in a flashback. The way he holds her looks just like how a groom carries a bride over the threshold. This is a very strong visual clue. It feels like the show is preparing us to see them get married someday. So, with all these clues, the Bye Bye Birdie poster, the red outfits, the crossword puzzle, the way Conrad carries Belly, the glowing memory, and even the candy, it feels like the show is quietly telling us what's coming. Yes, the creator said that some parts of the story have been changed, but it's very likely that the final ending will still be the same as the books. Maybe the journey is different. Maybe Belly and Conrad take longer to find their way back to each other. But in the end, I believe they will. Most probably, Belly is going to marry Conrad. Everything we've seen so far points in that direction,